afternoon, sir.
Afternoon, how are you?
Good, sir.
Yeah. So what's going on?
Well, sir, I was referred to you because I guess people think I might have a slight alcohol problem. I don't think so, but I guess I'll tell you what's going on. So ever since I was in high school, I was a basketball player. I was pretty good, but I always had this sense of emptiness. I don't have a girlfriend, but all the girls like me, but I don't really trust them because of maybe a heartbreak. So my parents go to church, but that's too religious for me. And some people in the church are hypocritical, so I'd rather stay away from that drama. So it's just have this empty void. And when I go out and party with my friends, it seems like the alcohol just seems to really take care of that, just numb me, just I feel complete. So when I drink the alcohol, I don't know, I don't want to stop. I just want all the emptiness to go away, and it does. Any pain, maybe from the game or from my family or from girls, it's all just gone. So why wouldn't I keep drinking, But I guess drinking and driving is not good from what the commercials say, or maybe drinking at 2 o'clock in the day may not be the best thing either, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm good. I feel great.
Yeah.
But everybody else is like, you need to see somebody, So I don't know. It's whatever. I mean, after we're done with this, I'm probably going to go happy hour down the street again. So
Okay.
What you
Thanks for the honesty. So if I get you, what you're saying is you don't have a problem with it, but other people are tending to have a problem with your drinking.
Yes.
Or calling you out on it.
Totally.
But you're just drinking because that's just what you're gonna do.
Yeah, it's like people say, what's your outlet? Basketball and drinking. I'm good at basketball. My grades, I'm not failing. I'm not an A honor student, but C's get degrees nowadays.
True.
So, like I said, I don't really see a problem with it. Yeah, some days I have a headache with it. Yeah, some days maybe I'm to myself, but so what? I'm not bothering nobody, so what's the problem,
Right.
Stupid.
So what does a normal, typical day look like for you?
All right, so let's go with yesterday. Wake up in the morning, get dressed, maybe I'll go to the gym, go shoot, I don't have homework. Then I'll go throughout the day at school, and then I'll go to basketball practice. And then if nobody's reaching to me, might find a bottle, chill out by the park, go drink. And
Do you actually go to the store and get a bottle, or do you already have one with you?
It just depends.
Depends.
Either way, I will acquire a bottle by myself, and I will be drinking the whole bottle by myself. If a girl wants to assist, she's welcome to. But I do not mind taking down a bottle of Hennessy and just gulp, gulp, gulp.
Yeah. Is it just why would you say that you don't mind taking down the whole bottle?
Because the more I drink, the more everything goes away. I just feel like there's a lot on my plate. I'm a senior, about to graduate. I got to think about what's next. My family, they're pressuring me to do this and do that, and they don't even seem to be doing great. And you have their pastors and the churches. Some days great, some days not. It's just coming down on me hard, my grades, and da 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 da. And so it's like, sorry about that. So, I don't know, why should I stop drinking? Nobody else wants to listen to me, nobody wants to give me attention except when I'm dunking or playing ball, so whatever. I'll just take the whole bottle and just be by myself. I don't care.
Do you really not care, or you just saying that to hide something?
I don't know, never thought about it. I just want to be alone. Because nobody will listen, so I'll listen to myself. Drink.
What do you want people to listen to?
I don't know how I feel, I guess. I mean, I got a lot on my mind, too. I mean, I can do more than play ball. Yeah,
What's on your mind, other than just school?
I mean, I want to go somewhere next year, I like to read, I like to write, Maybe I like to express how I'm feeling. Maybe I'm getting tired of basketball. I would like to change it up, But everybody just...
If you would change it up, what would you pursue? other than basketball? If you could choose anything, what would you go pursue?
Honestly, flying.
Flying?
Yeah, I like to fly. I like to be a pilot.
What do you like about being a pilot?
It's something about being in the air and gliding over people. Unfortunately, it's kind of the same as being drunk when you're just like numb. But it's something about when you just getting up in the air and just, I don't know, just looking over everybody like a bird. Just, I don't know, just put you in your own world. I love that.
Yeah.
So if I could fly, maybe either be a pilot for a private company or heck, even maybe the military. I don't know. I want to fly one day. You know?
And where do you see drinking mixing with that?
I don't know. I haven't got that far yet. I live in the moment. I play a game. I drink.
Okay.
You know. It takes away the current moment. You know. Some days, I don't know. If I'm alone, why not? If something else to do.
And so, so your family obviously isn't appreciative of you drinking. Have they told you why, or do they give you good reasons, or?
Nobody's gonna listen. Don't listen to me. I'll listen to them. You know, of course, drinking's bad. Drinking's against the Bible. Da 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 da. Lying's against the Bible too. So, whatever. So you keep lying, I keep drinking. That's how I feel.
Okay.
It's just stupid, man. Sometimes I don't even feel like they support me.
What do you want? Like, what do you mean by that? Like, what are you trying to get them to support?
My goal is my future. Like, I mean, I'm good at basketball, but I don't really see myself going to the NBA. I'm 5'10". What the heck?
Well, there's Isaiah Thomas, but
yeah, freak of nature, right? But me, I don't know. Like, maybe I can play ball in college, but like I said, I'd rather fly or write. You know, do something better. Let people appreciate me. Let them hear me, see me, not just see me on the court like some other guy who can play ball.
So you just don't feel like you're being heard?
No. So if no one's gonna hear me, fine. I'll go by myself and be heard in a corner with my drink every day. Still good at basketball. I'll still get my degree. They seem that they'll still be happy, so whatever.
So what do you want out of this session? You just want to be heard, or is there something that you feel like you really just want to talk about?
I mean, I guess why nobody wants to listen to me.
Has it always been like that? Would you say, like, growing up, like, they just never listened to you, or did something happen?
Yeah, nobody listens to me. I'm the golden boy, but I'm also a boy. So it's like nobody's gonna listen to a child talk. They just want you to do what you can do. I'm the golden boy because I'm gifted playing ball, but I'm not smart enough to, I don't know, write novels or do math to fly. Like, nobody would assume that. They just, you just shut up and go play, and then go to sleep and do your homework. Whatever. So no, nobody's ever really listened to me growing up, and I would try to talk to them, but it's like, no, you got homework. I know what you're talking about. This and that. Just focus on basketball. Whatever.
Have you ever voiced this to them, or you just?
I tried once.
Yeah.
I was drunk,
Oh.
so it didn't come out very well.
Have you ever? So you saying that you were drunk when you attempted to talk to them, but
Yes.
have you considered possibly going back to them when you're not, or are they just so like
No. I'm afraid.
afraid? Why would you be afraid?
They won't listen. Why talk to somebody if they're not gonna listen? Drunk or sober. They never have before. What makes no difference?
Have you considered possibly just expressing to them that you, like, have you ever talked to them other than about, like, basketball? That do you have other dreams and other desires, or since it's all been basketball, like, that's all they think you're into?
I haven't. You think I should?
I mean, I feel like if you come to a point where you feel like you're not being heard, but you really want to tell them that you have to eventually come to a place where you feel comfortable in coming to them and talking to them. And I know we haven't discussed this before, but like you're more than welcome. Like if you want to have them come, your parents or whoever you want to talk to about this, and like we can set this safe environment up to where you can express to them in a healthy way of just your dreams and your pursuits that you want to do. And like obviously, you know, if you want to, like it's still your confidentiality is most important here, and like your safety, but we can work it out to where you can talk to them in a safe environment where, you know, they come in and like we can discuss what it is that you want to discuss. Because I think in building healthy relationships with like your family, instead of always turning to alcohol, which here and there is not bad, but every day, I mean, you might run into some health kind of consequences later on that you may not be thinking about now, because you're a fit young man, invincible, can still do everything, play basketball, but the older you get, the going to be to maintain. But if you really feel like you want to have like a healthy conversation with your parents about what you want to pursue, then like we can make it work. But it doesn't have to be like today. Obviously it's not going to be today. It doesn't have to be the next time, like whenever you're comfortable. And maybe when you kind of write out what it is that you really want to say to them. Because obviously you feel like you can write, like sometimes maybe just writing a letter to them and then reading it will help you kind of negotiate what you kind of want to say. Because I know in my life, when my life hasn't been perfect obviously, but when I had a difficulty where I didn't feel like I was being heard, I'd always just write a letter. Sometimes I'd give them that letter, and other times I would just keep it to myself and be like, if one day, hey, they'll want to listen, like this is what's on my heart right now, you know, like, but it's whatever you kind of feel comfortable with, because obviously we're all different, but it can be helpful to kind of write out your dreams and your desires. That way when people are thinking that you're not really competent or coherent enough to have like a normal conversation, to be like, here, like this is what I'm thinking, like what do you guys think?
I hear you. Those are some great ideas. I'll definitely think about doing that. That's really confident.
Is there other things that you kind of want to discuss, or?
I mean, I do have baby mamas and drugs, but that's for another set. I'm just kidding.
Orphan drugs.
No, that's pretty good for now. Do you mind if I just start there?
Yeah, for sure. Next time, maybe like for next session, like maybe put down a couple of things that your dreams, desires, pursuits, and we can work from there with like a plan on how you can achieve those. And
So,
maybe
would you
talk
be
to-
willing to consider my parents coming with me in here
Yeah.
so we could talk?
We can set that up if that's something that you're comfortable with. Like I don't want to force you into that uncomfortable situation where you.
I mean, if they're willing to come, I would love that, because I know at home they're not going to hear me voice it on their own.
Yeah.
But in here, you can make them listen. That was.
I don't know if I can make people listen, but we can try. Because I know that
That's a good start.
it helped, like with my family and stuff, like always having like safe environments where we didn't have the constant distractions of home, or phones ringing, or whatnot, distracting everybody from actually listening and actually having a healthy conversation.
Yeah.
So yeah, if that's something you want to pursue, then we can set that up.
Sounds good. Well, thank you for the
All right,
session.
no problem.
Hopefully that's enough.
Oh yeah, it was.